Today I will read you the story of Windy Tale. Before starting the story, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and support me. Once upon a time, all the winds, north wind, south wind, storm, and hurricane, lived together happily. Their home was a tiny island far, far away, in the middle of the sea. It was so far that even birds couldn't reach it. Back then, people didn't know about winds. That's why they used oars to move their boats instead of sails. But some clever sailors, who carried precious things like jewels, spices, and silk, heard stories about the winds. They made a plan to catch the winds and use them to move their ships. They knew the winds wouldn't agree to this, so they decided to trick them. They filled their ship with delicious food, sweet drinks, and shiny treasures. Then, after rowing for 70 days and 70 nights, they finally reached the wind's secret island. On the island, the soft spring breezes were playing in yellow clothes. A little farther, the warm south wind was racing, while the cold north wind was wrestling with the winter storm. The sailors gave gifts to the older winds and invited the whole wind family to a party on their ship. The winds happily joined. The tables were full of yummy food, and the music made the younger winds dance. While everyone was having fun, the sailors quietly sailed the ship away from the island. The next morning, the winds woke up and realized they were far from their home, lost in the middle of the sea. They were furious. They had been tricked. They blew and blew with all their strength. Their anger was so strong that the ship broke into pieces and sank. After that, the winds began searching for their island. Since that day, they've never stopped looking for it. They still blow across the world, trying to find their home again. And when they get really angry, they cause big storms at sea. Thank you for listening.